Well, the markets were largely unchanged after the announcement. We saw some of the big oil companies like BP and Shell at the top of the FTSE 100. We thought they might come down if there was a windfall tax on oil and gas companies, but that never materialized. So those stocks are still leading the charge this morning. The pound also very much unchanged. So it feels like there's a bit of a sense of, is that it? We were expecting more. Clearly, the fuel duty being one of the headlines, the changes to national insurance another. But for me, I think it was the lack of windfall tax that was the real surprise today.
And Victoria, the key figures have been tweeting away. Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor's main line, we are helping families with the cost of living. Rachel Reeves, the Shadow Chancellor's main line, the Chancellor doesn't understand the scale of the challenge when it comes to the cost of living. Whose money do you... who's going to win the battle of those two arguments? Excuse me for not getting my teeth in.
I think it's pretty clear that the cost of living and the inflationary backdrop is one of the biggest problems for the economy and society. And that's really what we're focusing on. I think it was interesting to see the changes to the OBR, the Office for Budget Responsibilities forecast today. We saw a sharp upgrade to inflation and a sharp downgrade to growth. Now, the real risk here is the prospect of stagflation, where the economy is slowing, but prices are rising. And that can be a really daunting prospect and would certainly exacerbate this problem. We know interest rates are already going up. And it was interesting to see last week that we heard from the Bank of England, who's projecting that inflation could go up to as high as 8%. The OBR not far behind at around 7.4%. But in my opinion, I think it's likely to go even further. It could even reach double digits.